PLC Network here at CES 2024. We're at the IOGEAR, well, not booth, but more of a meeting room here, a nice private space here. But we're with IOGEAR, and we have Marco here to talk about a cool product from IOGEAR that takes advantage of Thunderbolt 5 that's coming sometime this year.
Yes, so we have here our Quantum Thunderbolt 5 Dock Pro. So as you hear in the name, it's going to be our first Thunderbolt 5 docking station. Full function, so it's going to have video over Thunderbolt, data over Thunderbolt. So whether you're trying to connect your 6K monitors or even 8K monitors, or running high-speed SSDs or anything like that, you have the full bandwidth that you can have on Thunderbolt. It's a pretty big jump from Thunderbolt 4. We are now going to 80 gigabits, so double the speed that Thunderbolt 4 had at 40. But on top of that, if we want to, instead of send 40 back and forth between the computer and the dock, we can prioritize video and send 120 gigabits, and that will give you even dual 8K, triple 4K 120, or triple 4K 60 as well. So if you're graphic intensive, or you just love to have your quad displays up, it has plenty of bandwidth for all that as well.
That is a lot of throughput right there. So how many ports does this hub have in total?
So this this hub in total is going to have, of course, your host connection. That's going to send out 140 watt of power to your laptop. So plenty of power to charge any of your 15-inch, 16-inch laptops that power over USB-C. For Thunderbolt 4 ports, we're going to have one in the front here, two more in the back. So those are going to be the ones that you could utilize for video or, again, any kind of SSDs or any other kind of Thunderbolt device that you may have. And then for USB-A ports, it's going to have a 10 gig port in the front for your legacy devices, maybe a flash drive or any other kind of device, and then two more on the back side as well.
And then you have Ethernet. Now, is this going to be 2.5 or 5?
Yeah, so this is going to be 2.5 gigabit Ethernet. So it's still going to give you a lot of bandwidth to be able to process, your high-speed Ethernet, whether you need to, download something quickly or even for uploading as well.
Now, does this dock have any SD options on this one?
So this one specifically does not, but we are working on, with our factories as well to be able to have M.2 slots inside of it to be able to hold more storage. Again, with that 80 gigabits of bandwidth, we have plenty of bandwidth to keep storage within the docking station, so you don't have to carry around a separate SSD or anything like that. You can have it all built into the dock as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. So in terms of its availability, it's coming out sometime this year, but not specific at the moment because you're still working on those details.
Yeah, so we're hoping to have it released between Q3, Q4. Of course, we're keeping an eye on the laptop manufacturers to make sure that we have a Thunderbolt 5 laptop ready to go to really have this run at its full potential. Although it will be compatible with, or backwards compatible with Thunderbolt 4 as well. We do hope to have those laptops ready to go when this one's ready to release and launch as well.
And what kind of a price point would we be looking at?
So we're hoping to have this one between $350, $399.
Okay.
So it shouldn't be too bad, especially with the throughput and everything that you have on this dock as well.
No, I think that's completely reasonable, and I think that's on par with just about everybody else out there. So that's great. So IOGEAR Thunderbolt 5, incredible throughput, up to 80 gigabits per second. You got the Ethernet, that's 2.5 gigabits, and lots of USB and Thunderbolt action to be able to break out to your other devices. So hopefully later this year, around $400 or less maybe. We can't wait to hear more about this. Once it comes time for launch, we'll definitely stay in contact and learn more when that time comes around.
Cool, awesome.
Well, it's been great, Marco. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.